Grand Rising peoples. Grand Rising to the peoples. This morning. Just about 6 o'clock. Just before, a little before 6, y'all. This morning. Do our morning ride. You know what I mean? Tell y'all about my mission yesterday. From the hangar going into the tire. Me going to Walmart to get 2 tires, y'all. It was a mission yesterday. No bullshit, y'all. Straight mission. Straight mission, y'all. Started from the tire. I hit Walmart up, wait for them to open up. She told me they was open when I got there. There wasn't nobody in the back, but they was open in the back. So I end up I seen one of the workers and I was asking him. He said they'd be in at 8 o'clock. But the store hours say 7 o'clock on the door. So y'all know how that go. Folks don't want to work in the morning. Still got hangovers and shit. Shit of that nature. But so I walked back out near my car and shit. So I seen the dude standing out there. So I was asking him, I'm like, you work here? He was like, yeah. He was like, what's up? I said, nah, I need 2 tires and shit. He was like, you got an appointment? I said, nah, I ain't got no appointment, but I just got off the phone with the lady and she told me to come on in, bring it on in. He said, oh, nah, you gotta have an appointment. I said, have an appointment? Man, ain't no cars out here. Like, you can knock this out real quick. You know what I'm saying? And be done with it. Ain't no cars here. It's 7:30. So he like, nah, you gotta have an appointment. And then the dude that told me the first time, the other employee, he like, oh yeah, you need an appointment. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers be working together at these jobs, y'all. Like, why didn't you tell me that when I first came in? You know what I'm saying? When I asked you where was somebody at back here, and you told me 8 o'clock. Now, since he said y'all go by appointments, you gonna co-sign the shit that y'all go by appointments. You know what I'm saying? When ain't nobody there early in the morning. Fucking Sunday. Ain't nobody coming out. It's fucking in the European day. It's Father's Day. Fucking Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? But I understand niggas. Y'all know how niggas is. And when I say that, I'm gonna get to what I'm saying about you niggas. You untrustworthy niggas. You know what I'm saying? You say not all of them. Man, I'm gonna say all of them, because if you in cahoots with a motherfucker you working with and they say one thing and you co-sign that shit, that makes you just as guilty as the motherfucking that pulled the trigger. You know what I'm saying? At that point. And that's a fact. But I'm gonna get to it, y'all. So, you know what I mean? That nigga ain't want to do a job, so I end up calling Just Tires out there by the Granite Run Mall, across the street, right there by the Riddle, what's that, Riddle Memorial Hospital and shit. Just Tires. I called that spot up. And she like, yeah, but I got 2. Can you be here by 9:30? I said, yeah, I can be there by 9:30, but I'm riding around right now with a slow leak because the air coming out my tire. I pulled the hanger up. And she was like, all right, if you can make it here, I got 2 appointments. I'm gonna try to squeeze you in. I can get you in, but that's out Granite Run. I'm like, damn, do I really want to chance it riding way the fuck out there? You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? Do I really want to chance it riding way the fuck out that joint? And then the motherfucking air come out the tire now, and I'm like, I said, all right, I'm gonna hit Pep Boys up in Brookhaven and Mavis. Who heard of Mavis? That spot right there by Chick-fil-A. So I mean, it was up in the air. So I said, you know what? I pulled up on Pep Boys, and the lady was like, the guy will be in at 10 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now, almost 8 o'clock now. No, almost 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? So shit's like, he'll be in at 10 o'clock. But we got to make sure we got your tire size. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go up to Mavis. I go in Mavis, y'all. Now here's where it get fucking wicked with these niggas. I go in Mavis and shit. I only need 2 tires. I'm the second person in line. It's a lady in front of me that need an inspection, right? All right. Boom. I see the 2 young employees come walking up like they caught the bus to work. So they come walking up, you know what I mean? Straight youngins that work there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm standing right there. I ain't going to the lounge or nothing to sit down. I'm standing right there watching my car because they got my car in the first bay, right? Good morning. Good morning. I have my, I'm standing right there because they got my car in the first bay. So I'm like, all right, so now the 2 young bucks, they come in, they get ready and everything. They get their work order. So now they watching me now. So now I'm watching them with my third eye as they watch me. So I'm like, oh shit. Ain't paying it no mind. Usually nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Usually nigga shit. You know, niggas grit each other up and down before we even speak. Not all of us, but most of us. Especially the young chitlins. Right? So we went through that. The stare down bullshit. So now at that point I ain't engaging with the bullshit, but I'm watching these motherfuckers with my third eye, right? So I hear the service manager on the phone talking with a customer about his car was out there since Friday and was supposed to get some work done. Know what I mean? I'm ear hustling too. I'm ear hustling and eye hustling, y'all. So shit you got to do out in these businesses and establishments. You got to be paying attention, y'all. So as the service manager on the phone with whoever car it was, he was telling him, well, you can just come get your car because I had no idea of what was going on. You can come pick it up, but I'm telling you, we talked to the dealer and they said don't move it because your brakes or something going to lock up. I'm ear hustling, y'all. So now I'm like, all right. So he hangs up with the customer. And you know, he holding general conversation with me like, yeah, you know, the employees, everybody ain't on the same page. They got me in the dark. Now here it is, this guy, customer car was supposed to have been done Saturday. If I was here that took the motherfucking order, it would have been done. Now here he is, he on the phone chewing me out and I'm taking a rap for it. Alright, that's part of your job, you're a service manager. We at Mavis, y'all, in Brookhaven. So I'm looking at dude because I'm like, damn, dude look familiar like a motherfucker, right? Dude look familiar than a motherfucker, you heard? Dude look familiar than a motherfucker. So, I'm, looking at him and I'm looking at the young bucks that's working on my car and shit, right? Now the young buck got my tires off, he got the other new tires put on. He bullshitting, y'all. He listening to music, they bullshitting, and they keep looking at me. So I'm like, all right. I went out in the motherfucking garage and grabbed one of my motherfucking tires. And I was about to put that shit on myself, know what I mean? So they peeped what I was doing, right? So he come. I said, yo, how long is it gonna be, man? I've been in here for 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? For 2 tires, you know what I'm saying? That shouldn't take that long. Meanwhile, in between time, the lady that's there for inspection, she's still in there. So, meanwhile, in between time, your boy pulls up, who he was on the phone with. Remember I said the guy's car was out there all week, and he was on the phone with the dude, and the dude was snapping about his car. So he come in. Soon he come in, he look at me. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm still paying attention to the motherfuckers that's working on my shit. Motherfucker that's taking all day to put my tire on. So he in there like, yo, why ain't y'all been called me Friday when y'all couldn't do the job, so I could have came and got my car and got this shit done by then. White dude, you know what I mean? And his brothers that's working inside there. So he like, so he keep looking at me as he talking to them. Like I ain't with them, but if you giving me a heads up, I'm paying attention to what's going on with you, what's going on with you. So he like, as he walking to the door, gave him my keys. They gave him his keys. I mean, he walk out the door, he look at me, I'm like, damn. So that's what that was about. So another older gentleman pulled up, black guy, older dude, pulled up in front of the door. Jumped, slam out, left his door open and everything. So I'm like, the fuck? He's snapping about some shit. I'm like, fuck. We at Mavis, y'all. Mavis. We at Mavis in Brookhaven. That tire place in Brookhaven. That's where we at. So I'm recommending y'all not to even go there. Some shady shit going on there, y'all. So he like the old head snapping, the other old head snapping, and morning. Other old head snapping. By then I walks out. That's where I fucked up at, y'all. I walked out and walked the Giants, because Giants up the street. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker taking all day for a tire. Let me walk up to this motherfucking store. I shouldn't have did that shit. I ain't paying it no mind, no, but I'm watching what's going on. So I come back. My shit stood for one tire, for two tires. My shit, he's still bullshitting, the young boy. At this point now, I want to kick him in his ass. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I want to kick him, slam up his ass. And when I say him, I got something for him. Straight up. So, I'm going to kick him in his ass when I see him, y'all. Real shit. I'm going to explain to y'all why. So, they finally get done my shit. I'm like, damn. So now, I look at the dude, the service manager, and I said, you used to go to Pulaski? I'm giving out his government name because he was in cahoots with that shit. Used to go to Pulaski? Sure did. Oh, you from the Ave. When I said, oh, you from the Ave, he came from behind the counter and shook my hand. His name is Johnny, y'all. His name is Johnny. Good morning, my brother. How you doing? All right. Thank you. So like I was saying, y'all, his name is Johnny. I remember him from Pulaski, being from the Ave. which was down there by Jess Pizza on Holland Avenue. Hardy Lundy, Muhammad Scott and the boys. Your boy Johnny work up there at Mavis at the tire spot in Brookhaven. Nigga ain't shit. So anyway, I remember him because he used to get his ass whipped down at Pulaski from the McCaff. When the McCaffrey Village was the McCaffrey Village, you heard? The McCaffrey Village was the McCaffrey Village. And that's a fact. Whipped them niggas' asses from the ass. Had them niggas not coming to school anymore. That's how much of ass whooping them niggas was getting, y'all. So I knew him, you know what I'm saying? And he confirmed it. So, pay for my shit. We politicking and shit, know what I mean? About to pass and this, that, and the third. Alright, bet, cool. So as I pull off, my shit pulling to the right. It was pulling to the left before because I had the Mitch Mac tire. So now it's pulling to the right. I'm like, why the fuck is my shit pulling to the right? I'm noticing my temperature gauge done moved from half, done crept up a little more from where it's usually at. I'm like, oh shit. But I ain't paying it no mind. So pull up at the spot, the headquarters. I look at the tire because it looks small. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, why the big tire in the back look big and this front tire is small? So, behold, the bitch put a 205/60/16 on the passenger side. My shit is 215/60/16. That's my tire size. So I see the 205. I pull my receipt out. I paid for 215s. Why the fuck I got a 205 on my shit? I call him back. Yo, Johnny. I said, I know, shit happens. I said he put a 205 on my passenger side. Oh, bring it back in. ASAP. As I'm going there, I'm noticing my temperature gauge moving towards the hot. I just dealt with that problem last week. So I pull up, jump out. Oh, my bad, man, my bad. The young buck that had the mad dog. OG. Now I'm the OG now. OG, my bad, OG. So Johnny come out. Me and Johnny having a conversation now. They don't got my car in the first bay. They got it in the third bay now. Third, fourth bay. That quick, y'all, as I'm talking to Johnny outside in front of the store, the business, the establishment, they got my hood up. I noticed my hood up. I'm like, damn, but I can't really see what the fuck they doing. Next thing you know, he like, yo, tell him to come here. The customer. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. When I walked through the door, I was already looking at the ground. I seen the puddle. You heard? Good morning, how you doing, bro? I seen a puddle, right? So, he like, yo, man, your water pump went. How the fuck you know my water pump went? Oh, man, you came back for that tire for a reason. I came back for the tire for a reason, so y'all can fuck my shit up. But I kept it composure, y'all. I didn't snap. Because I know I was in Brookhaven. And they telling me I need a water pump after these some bitches done took my hose off the bottom of the radiator and drank my shit, right? So now at that point, when your shit drank out, Johnny was part of it because he was talking my ear to death out front, but I was watching these motherfuckers. And that same lady was there for a fucking inspection. And I left. Remember, I left and came back. So she was red as a motherfucking beet. You heard? She was red as a beet. And I'm like, ah, shit. I said, man, look, put my shit. I said, look, I got water antifreeze in my trunk. I'm gonna fill my shit up and I'm out. I'm good. I'm taking my shit to the spot. I can do that. A water pump. You sure we can do it? You sure? I said, how much would y'all charge for? Oh, I don't know. We gotta get the records. We gotta look everything up. This, that, and the third. It can be 500. It can be 1,500. It can be 2,000. At that point, I knew it was up. Right? So they all in cahoots. Mavis Tire Business Establishment in Brookhaven. I recommend no one go there. And if you do go there, stand there and watch them some bitch work on your shit. Put your tires on there. How did I go into a tire establishment and come out needing a goddamn water pump overheating problems, knowing the average lady or the elder that don't know what the fuck is going on gonna pay for that shit. You heard? So I said, So now they pull my car out. Dude leaving it running. Now the mechanic that works on cars, a black brother. Niggas. That's why I said niggas. You know what I mean? Older dude, nigga. Old nigga mechanic. Bootleg ass nigga, right? Stopping me talking about, yeah, yo, make sure you get 3 empty containers, antifreeze containers, fill them up. Bunch of bullshit. He was spilling out his mouth, y'all. Right? Bunch of hogwash. He was spitting out his mouth, y'all. You know what I mean? Trying to hold me up. So I hurry up. I dipped back and cut my motherfucking car off. Because at that point, I don't got no antifreeze in the motherfucker. And the young dickhead left my shit running. Right? The young boy. I'ma sing. See, when you fuck over people, y'all, you should watch who you fuck over. You see what I'm saying? Because now I know everything about them young bucks. That they catch the bus to work. So where are they coming from? See? And I'm always out and about scooting. I'm going to scoot up on one of them motherfuckers and kick him right in his ass, y'all. Seriously. You're fucking up my shit. So, Johnny, I got something for Johnny too. I got something for all of them, y'all. But I'm waiting for my car to get fixed, though. It's at another shop, at my mechanic shop. And once he tell me that the motherfucking, if he tell me that motherfucking hose was loose at the bottom of my radiator, because you need a lift to get under there to see that shit. Because when I put some water in my shit, I ain't see it leaking from the water pump, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, like I said, they drank my shit, y'all. Whereas though, it was cool when I pulled off, but halfway through my destination, that motherfucker started tapping like a motherfucker, overheating like a motherfucker. And I said, damn. Soon I made it to my destination and pulled up, the motherfucker cut off. And I knew it wasn't going to start, but it cut off right at the mechanic shop who works on my car, you know what I'm saying? So he just worked on my car last week, and we did some shit. And he did a test on my shit. He did a temperature test to see if I had any leaks, anything like that going on. So once he get it up in there, put it on the lift, we'll see what's what. And if they unloosen my motherfucking hose at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to blast them motherfuckers. I'm going to go there and do a video. Get over, old man. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? So he going to let me know what's popping, what's cracking. And because I don't want to point fingers, but it's kind of strange all of a sudden. You know, your water pump can just go like that. I get it. But I was just driving my shit at Walmart. And like I said, I pulled up for a tire problem. I ain't had no overheating problems when I was at Walmart waiting early that morning. Remember I told y'all the mission. It wasn't no leaks. My shit wasn't overheating. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying? I left Walmart, rode around for a little bit. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying? It's just when I encountered them niggas at Mavis Tire Center in Brookhaven, that establishment. That's when them niggas did some bullshit. The mechanics did, trying to get me to spend more money. How you gonna tell me, the OG, that a motherfucking water pump can range from anywhere between 100 to 500? Who you think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Who you think you talking to? Good morning. How you doing, brother? All right. And I googled it. AutoZone right down the street. Fucking water pump, $16.99. 17 hours. You're not dealing with the average person. Let's just say that. You're not dealing with the average person. You know what I'm saying? And I showed the lady that was there too, from up the way. And I'll say her name, I'll put it out there, Miss Pauline, she was there too. But she was getting she had something going on her tire. For one tire. But like I told her, just be careful while you in here. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, because he gonna tell me $500 for a motherfucking water pump. They ain't even including labor. Like I was the boo-boo the fool or some shit. You know what I'm saying? In my pocket. Counting my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Pocket watching. That's what most of these motherfucking establishments do. They pocket watch. Especially the mechanic shops, man. You be thinking motherfuckers, because you going to a shop, that they going to be straight up with you. Nah, that's how they make their money. They get you up in that motherfucker to tell you that you need this done to your shit. When in reality, you don't. Any elder person and senior citizen would have went for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the predicament they put you in. They put me in a predicament and a solution, whereas though I wouldn't have had no choice but to get that shit done if I ain't had no motherfucking antifreeze already in my trunk, or water in my trunk to get to my destination. You know what I'm saying? So when I say niggas, started the video up saying niggas, it was niggas that did it to me, y'all. I know Mavis is a white establishment, but you got niggas in there working that's side hustling the customers. And I think I'm gonna call corporate later on today and let corporate know that your location in Brookhaven, I think they bamboozling the people. You coming in to get tires and leaving out needing a motherfucking water pump or whatever the case they done fucked up, you know what I mean? Whatever the case they done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that young man that was there, dropped his car off Friday, and he was pissed, because he could have had that fixed Friday. But he took it to Mavis in Brookhaven, that tire spot right there next to Chick-fil-A. And they screwed him, y'all. Just like they screwed me and thought I was going to get them to do that water pump job. I'm good. If I take this motherfucker out of here and this bitch burn up while me trying to get it the way I'm going at, well then bitch, let it burn up. I'll be damned if you going to screw over me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?